Hey guys, it is Mike from Baltimore Rides here. I am just about wrapping up my Saturday evening, Saturday, September 16th. It's 2 a.m. Sunday morning. Had a great night, 22 trips for just over $230. I'm very, very happy with that result. I'm actually in College Park right now. I just dropped somebody off up here. And I was kind of doing the math in my head saying, well, it's 20 plus minutes to the city to get kind of like the drunken last call madness. Or I can just, head home. And I've decided to head home. I've decided to set my destination for home. See if I can pick up any rides that are heading north and just kind of play it by ear and see what happens. So, I'm following the navigation system. I've got it. That's why I keep pausing, because I'm listening to it in my earpiece. I know it makes me sound like a moron, but, kind of seeing what I get. I've been lucky in the sense that I've been getting trips to the city, once I get on 29 South. So maybe I'll get lucky and I'll get a ride or two going north this time of night. I doubt it, but maybe something will happen. But all in all, guys, just a really good night. I did not get a lot of airport trips in. I think I got 2 in. I was very busy in the city today. A lot of surge, and then Boost kicked in, and so you were able to kind of really capitalize on Boost and the areas where it mattered. I actually did not get down to U Street a single time tonight. All of my trips came from just other parts of town, with me, trying to get to U Street, trying to get to, the areas where I thought people were, and just picking up rides on the way. And, worked out really, really well. I had some phenomenal customers tonight, just some amazing conversations, and, that's what it's all about, guys. That's where most of my tips come from. They come from the rides where I am very much connected with the customers and we're in a great dialogue, and you just want the conversation to continue when you pull up to their address. So, had a couple guys that work with the Washington Capitals, the hockey team. I had a couple folks we talked, that were parents, that we talked about kids. Just some really amazing conversations, and talked politics a little bit, but just those are the people they're memorable. They remember me. They're going to give me a good rating. They're going to give me a good tip. That's really where it matters. So I do want to bring up one subject here, and I think it's kind of an important one. Uber's policy. And I know this 100% as fact. I've contacted Uber multiple times about it in the past couple days. Uber's policy on small children in your vehicle with car seats is simple. It's not even ambiguous. No children are allowed in your vehicles without proper seating. There is a law in the state of Maryland that says taxis do not have to obey the child seat laws, but rideshare vehicles do not fall under that. And Uber's specific policy for its drivers, meaning us, is that we do not accept small children in our vehicles without the proper seating. Now, here's the tricky part. Okay. I had to turn down 4 customers tonight because of this very same reason. 4. I'm okay with that. However, that kills your cancellation rating. And you don't necessarily get a cancel trip fee. That's the other wrinkle. Hey guys, sorry about that. I did get a ride request, but it was actually pulling me 10 minutes back towards College Park and Emerson. And that was the scene I just drove away from, because it was herds of drunken college students that looked like they were ready to puke at any moment. So I did a no thanks on that bad boy, and I went offline. I feel like that's the valuable way to handle that particular situation. So, what I was talking about with these child seats, I had 4 customers tonight. First when I pulled up, Nice lady with 2 kids. One was, small. I'm going to say 1.5 to 2 years old max. And I said to her, do you have any, do you have car seats? I have 1 booster seat for your older child. I don't have anything that's going to be safe for your younger child. No, I don't have anything. I'm sorry, ma'am, I can't take your ride. Well, what about blah, 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 blah. End of story. Canceled the ride. Fraudulent rider is the option I chose. Called Uber just after I drove away, and they said, look, if it wasn't over 5 minutes, you're not going to get the fee. And I said to them, should I use other? Should I use fraudulent rider? And they basically said either one will work. It doesn't matter which of those 2 options you pick. So my next customer at the Nats game, the Nationals game, same deal. Small child, not able to, 4 adults plus a small child. So I only have 4 seatbelts. So right then and there, those people should have chosen an XL, but they were being cheap. Hey guys, can't do it. Kids can't sit on laps, and I don't have enough seats for all of you. I didn't want to wait for 5 minutes because honestly there was traffic galore. So I just canceled and took the 0 fee on that one. Couple more in evening, very similar. So, my rule of thumb now is I pull up, you wait it out. I say, ma'am, you can cancel the ride, but if I cancel the ride, you're going to get charged. If you cancel the ride, you're going to get charged one way or another. But, if you cancel the ride now, then you can put in another request. What other drivers do is their own business, but I'm going to follow the policies because I don't want to get deactivated by Uber, and I certainly don't want to get a ticket or a fine from the state if we get pulled over. And, you just wait them out. Wait out the 5 minutes, or they cancel, and then you'll get your $375 cancellation fee. Lyft's policy I don't know as well because I haven't really contacted Lyft. I imagine it's identical. Now, if the law ever gets revised, that would be great. But I'll be honest, guys, we're not taxis, and I don't really even care if we were a taxi. I don't feel comfortable putting a kid in my car, and something bad happens, and you know what? Whose neck it's going to be on? It's going to be on my neck. I'm a good driver. I have never been in an accident other than one time that some old dude sideswiped me. That was totally not my fault. I have no points on my license. I am a clean driver, great driving record. I'm smart, I know what I'm doing, but I can't control what all the other idiots around me are doing. And accidents happen, that's why they call them accidents. So, if something happens and there's a kid in your car and he's not secured properly, you're the driver of that vehicle, guys. And it doesn't matter whether you're working for Uber, you're working for Lyft, or you're working for the president. You're still the driver of that vehicle, and something bad went down, it's going to be on you. So think wisely about that decision. It's not worth the fare. It's not worth the $7. Be nice, don't be rude, don't be disrespectful, but stick to your guns because Uber's policy is not gray. It's not. It's not gray at all. They said it to me tonight. This is our stance, is that riders have their own safety precautions for their small children. And then the other part to that is if you get a pool ride, kids are people. So if, pools are only 1 and 2, so you cannot have a pool parent with 2 kids. End of story. Because, your vehicle has only so many seat belts, meaning only so many seats. So don't let people trick you. Oh, I did a pool, but little Jimmy's going to sit on my lap. Not happening. So, just an FYI there, guys. That's kind of my public service announcement for the night is child safety seats and or how that affects, you as a driver. It's not worth the money, guys. You saw tonight I made $230. Those 4 trips didn't stop me. Those 4 canceled trips did not stop me. So, just know that, guys. It's very important that you guys stay safe. This is a business for you. You are a self-employed contractor. That puts you in a liability position where Uber can step away. God forbid something bad happens, and say, look, this person's not an employee of Uber. He's a contracted individual operating under his own, accord. And from a limited liability standpoint, legally, that's going to allow them to back the heck up and put you in the bullseye. So God forbid something happens, you don't want to be in the bullseye. You never want to be in the bullseye. So just think about this, guys. I've talked about this stuff before. I've talked about car insurance. I've talked about a lot of this stuff. We are running a business. You driving around in your car, whether you do it full-time, part-time, 10 minutes a week, or 50 hours a week, it is a business. It is a business, and that puts you in harm's way, so to speak. It puts you under the watchful eye of a lot of things that could go south. So you don't want to put yourself in harm's way, because you're taking care of your family, you're taking care of yourself, you're supporting yourself. Your vehicle is your property, more than likely. Most people own their own vehicles. Just don't put yourself in harm's way over a $3 to $7 fare. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. So, that's all I've got for tonight, guys. I am 20 rides short for my 65 ride stretch goal for the $100 extra quest. That was my real only reason for wanting to wade back in at 2 o'clock and go back down to the city, was to pick up an extra 3 or 4 short trips. But I'm not gonna lie, my son is 7, and he channeled the former wrestling star Jimmy the Superfly Snuka, and jumped on my neck. We were, just kind of being goofy. He was trying to body slam me, and he landed right on my neck this morning, and God, does it hurt. So I'm thinking to myself, you know what? I'm gonna go home, I'm gonna put some Bengay and a heating pad on my neck, and hope to God that whatever muscle or thing he smashed in my throat will feel better in the morning, because right now it feels like I've been choked by the rock. So it's just, you got to know when to err on the side of caution, guys. I'm a firm believer in quality of life. Get your rest in where you can, make your goal, and then go home. Make your goal and then go home, guys. You're not going to see me doing a whole lot of 16, 17-hour days. You're just not going to see me doing it, guys. It might happen once in a blue moon if it's like a July 4th weekend or something, when the lightning is, thick and you can just make a crap ton of money, but I'm not going to do it. I'm going to get my goal, and then I'm going to get out. Some nights it takes longer than others. Some nights I'm on the road till 3:30. Some nights I'm out at 1:30. I mean, that's just how the magic of this business is. But, once you get your number, get out. Just get out. Go home, get your rest, so you can come back the next day fresh and do it all over again. And I did not get a lot of sleep today. My son wanted to play video games with me this morning because there was no school Saturday. So when he got up, I got up, and that meant I didn't have a whole lot of sleep. That's that. So my body's a little bit hurting right now, and I can definitely use the rest. So that's where I'm going. I'm going home to get some sleep. And you know what, guys? I'm okay with that. I'm going to make my 1100 this week. That's my new stretch goal, is 1124, which is my lease payment for the Uber lease, plus my $1,000 a week. And I have about $100 in with Lyft, and I'm sitting somewhere around $850 right now with Uber. And then on top of that, I know I'm going to get the $100 bonus, and I still am going to get $200 tomorrow night for Sunday night. So it's in the bag, guys. I mean, we're going to grind tomorrow. We're going to make our money. We're going to make our bonus quota. We're going to have a good night, and we're going to have a good week. And that's how we do it. I'm taking Monday off. I will mention this again tomorrow for those of you that are going to watch tomorrow's video. But I am definitely taking Mondays off as my official day off. I feel like it's a good day to recover after working the long weekend. And then I might switch my half day to a later date in the week, because I feel like Monday off, Tuesday half day sets me up for a tough challenge when they do that Monday through Thursday quest. I might do like a Thursday night in the, half night, because that way, I already know where I am for the week, and if I have to crunch it and run down to DC to finish a quest, I can, versus starting in a challenged position. So again, we're thinking strategy, we're thinking business goals, we're thinking all these things that we have to think if we want to be successful, business operators. But I'm rambling at this point, guys, so I am going to say good night. Thank you all for watching my videos. I really appreciate the ones that are watching them every day. For those of you guys that are doing that, thank you so much. If you think of something that I haven't talked about recently or that you want my fresh perspective on, please let me know. A lot of people have been leaving me comments. I have not heard from anybody via cell phone in a while, so for those of you guys out there that want to send me a text and say hi, here's my number again, 443-398-1772. Definitely send me a text and just let me know how things are going. If you're down in the DC area and you drive evenings and you want to grab a bite to eat, there's a couple spots that I like, so we can maybe, coordinate. I would be happy to meet people, because I think that's part of this is networking. And other than that, guys, I wish you all the best of luck out there on the road. Be safe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great night.